So it is Saturday, November the 29th in the year 2025. So there was more drama in front of the court last Friday. The Mohammeds appeared in court, both father and son. The case is going to be adjourned on December the 8th for oral arguments. And then on December the 10th, the magistrate, I think she is Principal Magistrate Judy Lashman, will be passing down her judgment. So after they emerge from court, at least the son, Abdul Mohammed, joined his supporters in picketing outside of Parliament. According to what they're saying, it seems as though the Speaker, Mansour Nadir, is on vacation overseas, and they call it on the Deputy Speaker to call for a meeting of the opposition MPs, which I don't see that happening, because I saw an address by the President saying that when the Speaker comes back from overseas, hopefully they'll be calling some sort of meeting with the opposition members of Parliament. But all of us know that the Speaker cannot move unless he gets the approval of the Vice President and the President. So they had their supporters, the winning supporters, giving them moral support for the leader, as you will see in the video. You're also going to see Azzuddin Mohammed speaking to the media. I do not want to paraphrase what he was saying. Also, we have a leader for Forward Guyana, Amanza Nazir Walton. And one of the takeaways I took from her, this short review I picked up on her, is that she's saying that you may not like Azzuddin Mohammed as an individual or as a business person or as a politician, but she says according to the Guyana Constitution, he should be appointed. He is the one who's supposed to be the next or the new opposition leader. I don't want to paraphrase her. You're going to hear her speaking her truth in this video. And also, I tuned into the outgoing opposition leader, Aubrey Compton Norton. Norton is saying that as far as he's concerned, the whole of the GECOM should resign, and that includes the chairman. He's saying, and I think he's right, the opposition leader is the one who presents a list of names to the president, and the president from those lists select a GECOM chairman. And as far as he's concerned, Claudette should step down, as well as all the other commissioners. He's saying that she's afraid of Vincent Alexander. She's afraid of being confronted with people of high intellect. And so I do not want to paraphrase again. You guys are going to watch the whole video. You're going to drop your comments and tell me what are your conclusions. Once again, whether you are subscribing from the United States, Guyana, and different parts of the world, I want to wish you guys, after that I had a very happy Thanksgiving, I want to wish you guys have a beautiful weekend.
Again today, just having you appear in court. Why is this such an important aspect of your political life?
We cannot allow the Speaker to delay the process of calling the meeting to elect the leader of the opposition. He's on vacation, I think. I don't know where he went, but I heard the President said he's out of the country. But we have a Deputy Speaker. How long are we going to keep the country in a limbo from electing the leader of the opposition? Why are they so scared of me? Because why? They know that I hold them accountable every second of the day.
What exactly is this lack of appointment holding up for you and the office?
Well, to be honest, it's not holding up anything for me. But they are scared. That is why they don't want me to be the substantive leader of the opposition. Because they are scared of me. Because they know that I unite all races. They know I have support from all races in this country. So this is the problem, and they know that I will continue to hold them accountable every minute of it. This is the problem. So they don't want me to be the leader of the opposition.
What are some of the things you're doing as leader of the opposition without this particular office?
I continue listening to the concerns of the people every single day. Persons from different communities would message me about issues as it relates to water, electricity. Our nurses can be paid 9 months. The AGM workers, we have about 200 locals working with the biggest mining company, gold mining company in Guyana. They're treating them like modern-day slaves, second-class citizens. The people of this country, they see me not as the leader of the opposition, as the president of this country, because they know that we won these elections and they know that the PPP rigged these elections. And I will continue saying this every day, because the PPP rigged these elections. Let's see what the other reports from the Carter Center, the Commonwealth and OAS. Let's see from these other foreign observer meetings. So we're going to be out here calling on the speaker, stop being a slave for the people and do the honorable thing. Do the honorable thing. We have a deputy speaker. Right now the whole country is in a limbo. Up to now, the whole country is in a limbo.
I'm asking a serious question. How are we to be taken seriously when we have a parliament that will deliberately not meet to appoint a leader of the opposition? How are we to be taken seriously when we are on the verge of such a shift geopolitically and we do not have a foreign relations sectoral committee meeting so that we can go out and in a bipartisan manner continue to help the people of Guyana to remain calm, etc. Because panic is not going to serve anybody. How could we, do we understand why people take us for granted? Because we take ourselves for granted. And we take our safety for granted. And we take the affairs of this nation for granted. What is more sad for me is that they're Guyanese who will cheer that posture on. Oh yes, don't convene no committee for them. Not understanding that they're endangering and jeopardizing themselves.
Very correct.
That is where, listen to me, Todd Irfan will Irfan. They will do what they will do. My mission is to reach the people of Guyana to say, hey, it's time to wake up now. The petty politics is endangering our lives. The fact that you do not understand that for the safety of your child, that for your own safety when you jump into public transportation, that for your safety when you go into the supermarket, that for your safety when you go to the market, that these parliamentary committees seized with these functions must work. And you are content to just because you have this misplaced loyalty to jeopardize your own life. Meanwhile, Priya got security. All of them have armed guards. You see Nandal coming through, the sirens clearing the way, and you are cheering on and not understanding that you're being complicit in your own endangerment. And so if you follow in the PPP, you have a right, you should speak up and say, hey, the committees must meet.
Do your job.
Do your work.
Yeah.
If you are a member of the the committees must meet. Even if you don't like Azruddin Mohammed, he is to be sworn in as the leader of the opposition simply because our constitution demands it.
Demands it, yes.
And so when we begin to embrace that mindset as the people of Guyana, we are going to see our lives radically shift. We're going to see this government understanding that we're dealing with a bunch of people who understand that they have the power.
The chairman of the Election Commission acted outside of the scope of law. As a judge, she should have known better. She should have known that there's a system put in place over the years in which the election commissioners were appointed permanent. In fact, it was described at the inception of the discussion as a situation where you needed a permanent commission. Having said that, one cannot rule out the need for change. But the chairman of the Election Commission doesn't have the authority to make that change. You know, It's amazing. Let's assume that with the coming of a new opposition leader, changes should be made. Let's make that assumption. Then it should follow logically that not only the commissioner should go, but the chairman. Because if our argument is that the incoming opposition has to be given the opportunity to name the commissioners, then it follows ipso facto that she should go and the incoming opposition leader should be able to name a new elections commission chairman. But what she did is select what she thinks suits her and protects her. I know she's very uncomfortable, especially with Vincent Alexander, who is very steep in constitutional law and can challenge her. But I think she should also recognize that in the present construct, even if they are chosen by a new opposition leader, the new opposition leader has to consult the entire opposition, of which we are critical, and it doesn't follow that all of the commissioners will go, because we will seek to select who we consider to be the most efficient and effective to represent the smaller party at this stage. And so I believe a lot of what is happening is outside the confines of the law. It is evident that Claudette Singh doesn't like people with intellectual capacity who can challenge her, and therefore I believe in this regard, Vincent Alexander has become a thorn in her side. But she should know by her own actions, she should go.